All right, what's good, y'all? No, last night, LeBron James, he took an L. He took an L to the Suns throughout the playoffs. Say goodbye to the Lakers. Say goodbye. LeBron James couldn't beat a hurt CP3 and a D-Book. He could not beat them on his own. But yeah, he's the greatest player of all time, though, right? Greatest player of all time. Yeah, he has the most excuses for a superstar I've ever seen. I've ever seen. No, it's funny. He played the exact same as he did the last game. He gave up. He quit. There was a play in the fourth quarter. He just left Jay Crowder wide open. He didn't even close out. Just leave it on wide open. Jay Crowder knocked down the three. It's little stuff like that. And the thing is, at the beginning of the game, they came out flat. End of the first quarter, Suns, they had like 36 points up by 22. It was like 36 to 14, I think. Something like that. Lakers was getting crashed. I already knew that was game after that first quarter. Shoot, they tried to let AD play. I don't know why. I'll get on AD in another video because he got a people pleasing issue. But Lakers just came out flat, man. First quarter tells the whole story right there. I mean, they tried to come back fourth quarter. LeBron, he had like a good 3 to 5 minutes trying to take over, go into the basket. Then he got winded. Then LeBron got winded, stopped playing defense as usual. And guess what? Costed his team the game. Like I said, it's on LeBron. LeBron's the leader, the so-called greatest player of all time. But anyways, let's see what Stephen A. Smith and Max Kellerman have to say.
I believe that the Los Angeles Lakers still would have won this series, but I picked it in 7 games at the beginning of the series, and I believe you did too.
Yep.
Which means that you had, before Anthony Davis got hurt, you had the Phoenix Suns winning 3 games.
Hmm.
Okay, that's before Anthony Davis got hurt.
Well, he
Which
was
speaks.
already hurt, Stephen A.
Well,
He was
well,
just
well,
coming
well,
back.
well, he was coming back, but he had come back and he had looked pretty damn good, and he didn't
Yeah.
have.
No, I don't want to hear it. They got the most double-sided excuses for Anthony Davis and LeBron. Oh, they were hurt. Well, Anthony Davis, he was hurt. I'll give you that. But they said Anthony Davis was healthy prior to the series. He was just getting back off from an injury. Said he looked super good, so I don't want to hear it. Oh, LeBron James was hurt. He came off an ankle injury. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I did not see this man LeBron stress about his ankle the whole series.
Groin injury. So the point is, we picked them to win in 7 games, and we both believe that would have happened. But I still believe it would have gone 7 games, and I think that the Phoenix Suns validated that. A, because of how DeAndre Ayton played consistently throughout the series. B, because of the coaching that we witnessed and how the Lakers' suspect shooting was exposed. C, because of Devin Booker's star status, because this brother is real and he's bona fide, and Anthony Davis wasn't going to do much to negate that unless he was guarding Devin Booker outside of the three-point.
Man, man, Devin Booker will cook Anthony Davis, bro. I don't care what anyone says. Devin Booker is cooking Anthony Davis. Ain't no way you putting Anthony Davis on Devin Booker, bro. He's killing that man. And he killing LeBron too.
Line, which I don't think would have happened. And of course, the leadership of CP3. Remember, he's been injured in this series too. If he didn't get injured and Anthony Davis didn't get injured, that's where we get the 7 games.
Yes, a hurt CP3, mind you. This man CP3 has shoulder issues. Or has a shoulder issue, rather. Like, I remember game 5. I think it was game 5. Dude airballed a 3. So you know the shoulder messing with him. Guess what? He kept playing. He was here to play. That was LeBron's chance to win, though.
For. But I'll also tell you what also went wrong with the Los Angeles Lakers, other than Anthony Davis's injuries, Max. How about Rob Pelinka and Frank Vogel? How about Rob Pelinka? You lose Rajon Rondo. You let him walk away and sign a 2-year, $15 million deal with the Atlanta Hawks. How
Man, Rajon Rondo got tired of playing with LeBron. He got tired of playing with LeBron. It's okay. It's okay. He got tired of LeBron whining. That's why he had that situation about LeBron correcting his body language.
About losing Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee, since you knew you were going to have to play big boy basketball, and they're the ones who helped Anthony Davis stay healthy last year because he wasn't asked to do but so much on the interior because you had those big bodies that the Lakers threw at people last year. How about that with the Rondo, Dwight Howard, and JaVale McGee being gone? And how about Frank Vogel somehow, some way not figuring out that the durability of Anthony Davis was always historically a question mark, and you acquired a sixth man of the year at the time in Montrezl Harrell, and somehow, some way, he's only averaging 6 minutes per game in this series heading into last night.
Again, I don't care what anyone says. Montrezl Harrell was not doing anything this series. If everything still plays out the same, AD still gets injured, Montrezl Harrell was not going to do anything. I'll give him 16 points. That's still not helping them win. I'm sorry. I'll say he averaged 16 points a game. No, because he'll give up about 20. He cannot play defense at all. He's not doing anything. He might get a couple rebounds, a couple, but he's really not like that.
Figure out how you were going to need to utilize him. I think those things played a significant role in what happened to the Lakers last night as well.
Well, look, they lost Schroeder. They lost Rondo. They picked up Schroeder. There's no way to know how Schroeder's going to respond to pressure until you see him in pressure. He ain't no playoff Rondo. We know that now, but a better regular season player. They lost Dwight. They pick up Drummond as a buyout. Like, Drummond helped them, actually, at times in the regular season. He wasn't good.
Yes, the same Drummond that played 0 minutes this game did not touch the floor. Man, they had Drummond getting rebounds game 5, but this game they don't let him touch the floor. That's wild to me. That's wild.
Playoffs. And I agree with you about Montrezl Harrell. He didn't get a lot of burn, but you lose JaVale McGee, you pick up Montrezl Harrell. I don't know. On paper, at least in the regular season, it looks like, if anything, they improved the roster a little bit. You got to find out about guys in the moment of truth. I'll agree.
Okay, they improved the roster, so I don't want to hear any excuses for LeBron. Nah, man, we're better than we was last year. Man, the Lakers are so raw. We better than we was last year. Nah, I don't want to hear it. Now it's LeBron has no help. Man, this series doesn't even count.
About that. But there was no real moment of truth. Well, for Schroeder there was. We found out some stuff. Because they were hurt. The stars were hurt.
Max, we also celebrate. Let's remember what we celebrate.
Star was hurt. Not word. Star. That's on Anthony Davis. LeBron was fine. I don't want to hear LeBron James come back and say, I basically played with a broken ankle this whole series. Like he did in that final series when he was on the Cavs. I basically played with a broken arm. Basically. I don't want to hear that. LeBron was good. He just quit. It is what it is.
We talk about Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They win a Super Bowl championship, and they retain all 22 starters. So you could have given these dudes an opportunity to defend their crown, but because you're not Steve Ballmer, you don't have those kind of deep pockets. If you're the Buss family owning a majority share of the Los Angeles Lakers the way Ballmer does, you're more judicious. You're not as judicious with doling out those dollars, and you're going to be more tight budget-wise. You got to take that into consideration. And just as an aside, Max, Molly, LeBron James wasn't healthy either. We know he's still recovering from that ankle sprain. We know he wasn't 100%, but I'm going to call him out this morning for this reason. He walked off that court without really shaking hands with anybody.
He's channeling his inner Pistons, his inner Detroit Pistons. Y'all remember that series? It was against the Bulls, where everyone on the Pistons, they ain't shake hands with the Bulls after the Bulls finally beat them. That's what LeBron did this game. Channeling his inner black Air Force energy. You know, everyone from Detroit got black Air Force energy. Everyone knows this.
What? It's amazing how everybody receives praise. LeBron James been beating up on people for a long time. 4 championships, 10 trips to the NBA.
Look at LeBron right there. Look at him crying for a foul, bruh. That's what I'm talking about. Just make the layup. I was looking for a foul call. Make the layup. No, I'm gonna play this back.
People for a long time. For a long time. 4 championships, 10 trips to the NBA Finals. He's been beating up on people for a lot of time. For a lot of times. And that wasn't the first time he left. He walked off.
Look at there. Sorry. Blew another layup. 6'9", 270, smoking layups. I don't care. That's what I'm talking about. I'm gonna be, oh, you're too harsh on LeBron. No, he just smoked the layup. He's turning the ball over. LeBron throws terrible passes. Don't even get back on defense. Just walking back. That's all he did in the fourth quarter. Just walk back on defense. He didn't care. He quit. But this is the greatest player ever, though, right? Yeah. Yeah, he keeps quitting. I ain't with that.
With about 5 minutes left in Phoenix, and we didn't even bring that up. We don't know if he went back and got treatment or whatever the case may be. You just left the damn court when your team was getting blown out. So you couldn't stick around when they were getting blown out of Arizona in game 5. And then last night, you walk out and don't say, and just, it's not good sportsmanship.
Look at that, walking out all by himself. Ain't that up D Book after the game? I mean, I know they took that little picture, but that's not what I mean. Like, right after the game, ain't dap no one up. His boy CP3, he's salty about CP3. CP3 ain't a part of the banana boat crew no more. LeBron James down bad right now.
We expect better. If it were anybody else, we'd call him out. It's LeBron James. We damn sure need to mention that. That was kind of classless.
I mean, I'll tell you the truth. You know what my impression was? He's just not used to losing in the first round. He's not even thinking about all that. I hear you. Let's see how LeBron addresses that in the coming days.
He doesn't have to.
Shoot, maybe if he played harder, he wouldn't have lost. Shoot, freaking coming out at the beginning of the game with no energy. Just there. Don't even want to play. He wanted to go home.
As guys get older, and you're blaming Pelinka, I can't blame Pelinka for the roster. They had limited things that they could do. I think you have a point with Vogel. You can say LeBron is getting older, and I've made this point. As you get older, you get more injury prone. You have to take that into consideration. But LeBron's ankle, even on the bad ankle, even without AD in the game, down almost 30 points, he brought his team back to within single digits in that game.
I didn't say anything about how he played. I didn't say anything.
Yes, he brought his team back within single digits of that game. I'll give him credit. He and Schroeder helped. He and Schroeder helped because Schroeder actually played this game. But still, man.
About how he played. I thought it was valiant how he played.
Like, he brings the team back, but then he just stops playing entirely. Again, that Jay Crowder 3-point shot just leaves him wide open. He quits. Dude did not close out. Left Jay Crowder wide open. He's right by him. All you had to do is take 3 steps. Just run at him. He didn't even say nothing to try to throw him off. Just left him there and just looked at him, watched him shoot. Watched the ball go up and him make it. It's little stuff like that on why LeBron James loses games. Little stuff.
It was valiant how he played.
And when the fight was lost, he left.
Ain't no valiant how he played. Nope, I ain't giving you that. I ain't giving you that credit. He was not valiant. Not at the end. I mean, you can come back. But then when you quit, after you make the comeback, nah. I can't do that. Then I see people talking about his legacy. Talking about this game doesn't really hurt LeBron's legacy. I mean, look at who he played with. I mean, he had AD was hurt, so this game doesn't hurt his legacy. Okay, you got it. It's stupid stuff like that, man. You got a new and improved roster. Yeah, every time LeBron James fails, he gets none of the blame. Everything goes to his teammates. Everything. But anyways, that's about it on this one. Good win by the Suns. Good win by my boy D Book. Getting them buckets. I like it. Anyways, peace.